Ever wondered how well I can make a video with altitude sickness? You're about to find out. Cotopaxi is one of Ecuador's finest gems, and in this video I'm going to show you why it might just be one of the best national parks to visit anywhere in South America. We'll be climbing the world's highest active volcano, experiencing stunning plateaus and taking in some of the best views the Andes have to offer. So drink up your coca tea and prepare to be launched into another Gwyn's on the Loose video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy it. So this is our first stop. We've just stopped at a market on the side of the highway and we're just having some breakfast. Just gonna try some of this. But really good. As we began our journey, we made another quick stop to pick up some essential supplies. At over 125 square miles, Cotopaxi National Park is an expansive refuge in the heights of the Ecuadorian Andes. But as we entered, it became apparent that for all its vastness, the park is still entirely dominated by its namesake volcano. Having been masked by thick clouds on our journey from Quito, we finally got a glimpse at our brief acclimatization stop. Just taking a short acclimatization stop at 3,700 metres. Look at who's finally come out to meet us. As we began our ascent up Cotopaxi's north side, our guide told us his first-hand accounts of the dangers of volcanism in the highlands. The volcano last erupted in 2015, closing the park for over 3 years. With layers of ash still lining the winding road outside, we were ambitiously planning to hike up to the edge of Cotopaxi's ginormous glacier, finally reaching our starting point as we entered into the clouds. And so now we're beginning our hike up to Cotopaxi Glacier. We're now at 4,700 metres. We're going to go a lot higher. Do you want to tell them to subscribe to Gwyn's on the Loose?
Sure, of course. I'm gonna subscribe.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks. See you.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy climbing. Like and subscribe to follow the adventure, and you never know, you might bump into me on a volcano in Ecuador. I then attempted to film a monologue to explain our climb.
Oh my goodness.
This is an education in why you shouldn't try and climb a 6,000 metre volcano 24 hours after being at sea level. Enjoy! This is a completely mental climb. We've only got about half of the oxygen we need. We're climbing really slowly because it's just difficult. I've got coca in our mouths, sucking on that to combat the altitude sickness. The most mental thing is, we're being snowed on, but the equator's only about 50 miles that way. There's snow at the equator. Mental. 4,700 metres. It's pretty good. I'm almost by myself. And just like that, the rain stops and the sun comes out and drenches us in Ecuadorian sunlight. So what more could we ask for? Stair lift, actually. We could ask for a stair lift. But apart from that, if you enjoyed this video, you should also check out the video I filmed. So I'm over 5,000 metres now of lost my talk route, which a bit interesting. I think I've taken the right path. But this is absolutely incredible because I'm on top of one of the world's tallest and most famous volcanoes at one of the world's highest points. But I'm stood on snow and the equator is 20 miles that way. It's mental. I'll save you from any further pain now and just let you watch this uninterrupted montage instead.
The weather started clearing up as we reboarded our bus, and after 10 minutes of cautious downhill driving, we were offered the opportunity to continue our journey down and across the plateau by bike. I wasn't able to film much of the half-hour ride, but the views and the gradients were stunning, and we could see several more volcanoes from our saddles.
So now we've mountain biked all the way back down from Cotopaxi to the lake at the bottom of the lake. It's Glacial Lagoon. And it's just a nice lake.
We then left the national park, driving through some densely thick forests, and stopped at a warm and welcoming countryside restaurant for a late lunch. Afterwards, we said hello to their alpacas, most of whom seemed very happy to meet us, and then we started on our journey back to Quito. Maybe the day wasn't well thought out. Maybe the weather wasn't perfect. Maybe the views weren't as stunning as they should have been, but I still felt the unique magic, wilderness and majesty of the highlands, and all the day's challenges just added to that. Ecuador is a country full of beauty and surprises, and whilst less green and luscious, Cotopaxi is still a stunning place to visit. But if it's your first day, maybe you shouldn't visit.
Cotopaxi, Coppertapsy.
Should have drank up your coca tea. We're deep in the Amazon rainforest, no electricity, no contact with the outside world. It's going to be this way for 3 more days. This is paradise!
Enjoy!